So since I made the last part of my video, I've been getting a lot better. At that point I just kept crying and it didn't take much to set me off. But I'm doing a lot better now. And slowly I am starting to get back to my old self. I am still having to tell people that the dog has passed away. Like the people who know that I had a dog, I'm having to tell them that they passed away. Like a friend of mine who I saw at the park, I had to tell him that the dog had passed away and explained why. And I had to tell my carers that he had passed away. I put off telling my brother for a while because I was grieving and I just didn't want to face it. But in the end, I did tell him and he was supportive of that. So that's all fine. I still go for a walk on the park each day, like I did when I had a dog. I still do that each day because that is set in my head as part of my routine now. And I do have depression, so going for a walk each day helps me and it helps to get me out and about. So I have been doing that. I also have a bulldog toy that I named Reuben after Reuben the bulldog from YouTube. And he looks a lot like Toto. And when I watched TV a few days ago, I had him on my knee and I was just stroking him and doing the things with him that I used to do with Toto, like play with his tail and stroke his ears and lift his cheeks up, things like that. So I was kind of treating him like a real dog, or treating him like I would Toto, and that kind of helped. These are some of the meds that Toto was on. Toto did have a wart, and I got this on eBay and applied the wart remover till it was all gone. But that actually did not work. I don't know why it didn't work, it just didn't work. And then I also have this pet eye drop medicine, what I got off eBay. And I thought that would help with his eye condition that he had, because he had like conjunctivitis. I got this off eBay, but it didn't work. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't strong enough. But those are the meds that he was on. All of the meds that the vet gave me, I used up because I had to put him down. I don't have any of those remaining. The only ones I have remaining are some lotions and potions and some pills that the vet gave for him that hadn't been quite used up yet. Yeah, I'm in my kitchen now and we have these left, which are the pills he was on. There's still a few of those left. and he had to have 3 of those every day. And then for his mange he had to have this, which is poor wash, and that's almost all gone. But I did have a bit left, but obviously because I had to have him put down, that didn't get renewed. And I was just putting that liquid onto a cotton bud and then washing his paws with that. And then these pills, he had to have 3 of them a day. The pills were to help with his breathing condition, but they were not working, and that's the reason why I had to put him down. But since he passed away, I've become closer with my cat Teo. That's Teo there, the big fluffy one. He's a ragdoll. But I've become closer with him, and I've just been picking him up and snuggling him, stroking him, kissing him and stuff like that. Will I be getting another dog? Yes. At first I said no because it was really hard for me and it was hard to put him down. I loved that dog like my own child. In spite of what some of the vets may think. But I loved that dog like my own child. And it was hard for me having to put him down. So I thought that because that was so painful, I didn't really want another dog at the time. But it has been hard for me. And I have had dogs all of my life, since I was a baby. So it's been hard for me not having a dog. So I have decided that yes, at some point I would like another dog. Preferably a smaller one, so that it doesn't remind me of Toto so much. And I had a Chihuahua before. Well, I had a Chihuahua, then I had Zeus, then Toto. But I got on really well with the Chihuahua, and I think a smaller dog would be more manageable for me. So I'm opting for a smaller dog when the time comes. At the minute, when I get paid, I'm going to start saving up for a dog. And my first savings will be that of £100. So I am going to start saving up for another dog. But I wouldn't go anywhere over the price of 500. But I think that's quite reasonable for a dog. So I'd go up to 400 or 500, but nothing above that. I've been thinking about the kind of breeds that maybe I would like.